welcome to episode 8 of the hashtag Why Is This News podcast. I have a lot of topics to talk about today because I did not talk about some of the stuff last week. I got too busy. I wasn't able to record a full podcast show. So we're going to talk about stuff that even happened last week and then stuff that's happening this week. We're going to do 2 album reviews, one that came out from album that came out last week and one that came out this week. All kinds of hip-hop stuff has happened, and I just haven't had time to really get to it, but now I have found a little bit of time. So we're going to record this podcast today. So we're going to start off with a little bit of sports before I get into everything because, like I said in my last podcast, sports, this is my shit. This is what I love to talk about the most. The NBA Finals, Game 2 is tonight. Game 2 is tonight between the Raptors and the Warriors. I have the Warriors winning this game tonight. I think the Warriors are going to come out. They're going to make their adjustments, and they're going to win this game. I don't believe Pascal Siakam is going to have another 32-point game where he's shooting 14 for 17 from the field. I don't think that's going to happen again. I do think Kawhi Leonard is going to play a little bit better, though. I don't think he'll have a game where he only makes 5 shots. I think he'll play a little bit better. But I also think that the supporting cast of the Warriors need to play better if they're going to win this series. The report is that Kevin Durant will be back at some point in the series. He won't be available for Game 2, but he will be back. They're saying it is more likely for sure he will be back for Game 4. Game 3 is still up in the air. It might be more of a game time decision for Game 3. But Game 4 for sure we should see Kevin Durant. So for the Raptors, if you're the Raptors, you have to win tonight as well. You have to win tonight. Because if you end up in a series where the series is tied 1-1 going back to Golden State, my prediction is going to come true of 5-1. It's going to come true. So they had better win. Do I think they're going to win? No. So that's why I think the series is going to go 5 games because they're going to win this game. Then they're going to go home to the Oracle. I don't think the Raptors are going into the Oracle to win with no Kevin Durant, with or without Kevin Durant. I don't think they're going to the Oracle. And then they have him for Game 4. It's lights out. It's over with. And they're going to be celebrating on Toronto's home floor. That's where they're going to be celebrating at. Yeah, Drake won't be yelling at Draymond Green, telling him he's trash. He won't be doing any of that. He won't be taking lint out of Steph Curry's hair. He won't be doing any of that at all after the Warriors go into Toronto and win the championship. Like I said, I don't want the Raptors to win. I don't want the Warriors to win. Excuse me. I do not want the Warriors to win, but I'm just being based on reality, what I think is going to happen. I think the Warriors are going to win tonight's game. I'm going to be rooting for the Raptors. I just don't believe it. We shall see what happens. Maybe someone else out of the blue steps up for the Toronto Raptors and they get Game 2 and they're up 2-0. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the series goes 6 games. I would be shocked if it went 7 games. That's where I would be shocked at, is if the series even went 7 games. Because if it went 7 games and the final game is Toronto, that's going to be a tough game for the Warriors to win with or without Kevin Durant. It doesn't matter. They're any road team. That's a tough game to win. But if the Warriors allow that to happen, then the Raptors would have all the confidence in the world thinking that they could go win the championship. But again, I still think the Warriors would still come out and win that game anyway. But yeah, that is my take on the NBA Finals. Like I said in the last Why Is This News podcast, episode 7, go subscribe to my Siddle Sports channel. I will be giving my analysis after Game 2 tonight, giving you guys what my thoughts are after the game, what I think the Raptors may need to do, what the Warriors may need to do for Game 3, stuff like that. Give my full analysis of Game 2. So go over there and subscribe to that channel right now. And yeah, let's go on to the next topic, and that is going to be me reviewing Denzel Curry's new album, Zoo. I did not see this album coming at all. He released Taboo, I believe, almost a year ago now. I love that album so much. It's one of the more underrated albums that came out last year. He did have the hit Clout Cobain. That was his biggest hit. It's probably the biggest hit he's may have ever had, honestly. Maybe even bigger than Ultimate even got. But this album is a very good album as well. This isn't your typical. He's not really. This isn't like a really like put together like he has. It is not necessarily like how Taboo was, or you had Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. It's not put together like that. It's more of a little bit of a shorter album. But it is still a very, very good album. So we're gonna go through this track by track, how I feel about each track, and give my analysis overall after that overall of the album. The first song, Zoo. The name of the album, Zoo. Very good song. It starts off a little slow, but when the hook comes in, it's like, oh, all right, all right. This is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be a banger. This song, very, very good start for Denzel Curry for this album with Zoo. Very conscious and yeah, talking about his life in Miami. Ricky was a single that he put out before. Ricky is it's more kind of similar to how Taboo was with the way the song is made, but nevertheless, another banging song, another just straight up banger. just put it on in your car and your speakers and just go crazy type shit with Ricky. It has a little Houston influence as well with the slow down, chopped and screwed voice in it as well, which I thought was pretty cool. They included that as well. Yeah, Ricky. Wish. This is my favorite song on this entire album. This is the sample. Y'all let me know in the comments on either my on the SoundCloud podcast in there or on my YouTube comments down below. What sample is Denzel Curry using in this? Because the sample he chose for this is an old school vibe and it is mixed perfectly. This is one of my favorite Denzel Curry songs ever. Ever. I'm dead serious. I cannot stop listening to this song, which with Kiddo Marv. I believe Kiddo Marv is one of Denzel Curry's artists. I believe that's what I saw. That he's one of his artists, underground artists that he's bringing up. That is from Miami. I'm assuming he's from Miami. I don't know exactly where he's from, but that's one of his artists that he put on this song, and he sounds He sounds very similar to Denzel Curry the way he raps too. But this song is pure fire. The mixture, the production on it, the rapping on it. Oh. Birds. This might be the craziest produced song on this entire album. The production on this song with Rick Ross, when this song came out, I'm like, because I know they made Naughty Head, and Naughty Head was such a weird production, and you're just sitting there, Naughty Head first came out, I'm like, how is Rick Ross gonna sound on this beat? Sounded great on it. Same thing with, I had the thing with Birds. When this song came on with the production, I'm like, how the hell is Rick Ross gonna sound on this? Sounds great on it. Like Rick Ross, I'm like, man, they just work well together. Denzel Curry and Rick Ross just work really, really well together. The production, this is the craziest producer I probably have heard all year long. All year long. The production, man, go listen to this song if you have the production on this song. I don't know who produced it. I don't know who produced the song, but the production, Denzel Curry's production team is one of the best. It's very underrated. Like, I just, the production, the rapping was good on it as well. It's probably might be my second favorite song in the entire album, behind Wish. It's just oh my god, oh my god. Automatic, I know who produced this song because it's the first thing you hear is Tay Keith. I'm not the biggest fan of Tay Keith produced songs, mainly because I don't know if it's just me or it's just like the people that get on his beats, it's like they don't know what to do on. I feel like Denzel Curry didn't know how to rap on this beat at all. Like, I feel like there's only a certain kind of artist that can rap on Tay Keith beats. Like, I think Drake can rap on his beats. I think Black Boy JB can rap on his beats. It's like it's just certain artists that are meant for Tay Keith. I don't think Tay Keith should just work with everybody. You know how London really sticks to Young Thug a lot? Like, I think that's what Tay Keith needs to do with Black Boy JB. Is just stick with Black Boy JB or stick with Drake. Stick with the people that really got you popping and stick with those guys, because when you go out and venture with other artists, it just feels off whenever you rap on it. So Automatic was probably my least favorite song on this album. It's probably my least. It's not a bad song, but I just feel like when Denzel Curry tried to rap on it, his flow just was off to me on this song. It was just off to me. Speedboat. I see some people that don't particularly like this song. This song reminds me of Cloud Cobain a little bit. The way the feel of it, the way the flow is and stuff like that, it reminds me of that a little bit. I like Speedboat a lot. I like Speedboat. It is a very good song. Like I said, I've seen some people that are not the biggest fan of this song, but I like the song. I like the song. Bushy B interlude. Why didn't you make this a longer song, my guy? Why? Why? I hate when artists do that. The interlude be the most fire song on the entire album, damn near sometimes, and it only be like a minute long. You're like, fam, come on, man. Come on, man. Make the full song, bro. Make the full song. You know damn well you shouldn't have just made that interlude. Like, you pissing me off. So that's why, because this song sounded like it really could have been something if he had kept with it. Yo was just a phone conversation. It was a pretty funny phone conversation where the dude that he was on the phone with was just saying yo to answer everything, but it's just like you can understand everything that he pretty much was saying, like yo. I'm not even from Miami. I'm assuming that's Miami language. I don't think I've been to where have I been to? I've been to Florida once, but it wasn't Miami. It was somewhere else. Well, no, twice actually. I've been to Orlando and then another area. I've never been to Miami. I don't think I've ever been to Miami before. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I was young when I went, so I never really paid attention to like the lingo and stuff like that. But I mean, if that's that, like I said, that's Miami lingo. Hey, it's pretty funny. Like I get that kind of lingo. I understand it. Carol Mart. I think that's the name of the song. Carol Mart with Ice Billionberg. I haven't heard Ice Billionberg in a long time. He's been, I guess he's still in the game, man. This song was pretty fire. I like this song. Nothing like too crazy about it, but I do like the song a lot. Shake 88 featuring Sam Sneak. This is the ass shaking song. This is that you like. I feel like I don't know how big Denzel Curry's female fan base is, but fellas, show this to your girl and let her have at it. Let her have at it. Blackland 6.66.6. Another interlude, just a conversation. Pat. This is one of those songs you are gonna lose your mind about. It's just a straight up speaker knocker, like just straight up speaker knocker, like bro, like you might lose brain cells listening to this song. Like you like not like brain cells like what the fuck is this? Like brain cells like your head bobbing so hard you might lose brain cells type shit to this song. It's that crazy. Play That Boy Zay. I don't know if that's the producer because I didn't really hear him in the song really. But this is a speaker knocker. So yeah, that is Zoo for Denzel Curry. Overall, I give this album a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. Like, this is one of the better albums that are released this year, and like there haven't been many great albums to release this year. So, like I said, this is probably one of the top albums to get released this year, honestly. And this isn't even Denzel Curry's best work. This is an album where he was just having fun. He was just making some music that he feel like is vibrant. It's for the summer type vibes to go crazy, get crunk and stuff like that. Get crunk. Who says that anymore? Yeah, that is Denzel Curry with Zoo. Very good album. You guys can let me know what you guys think of that album in comments or my SoundCloud comments as well. Let's get to the second album review. This is an album review I wanted to do. I tried to record part of this album reaction, but the speakers I was trying to listen to kept messing. I was trying to connect it to my TV in here and have it play through there through the Roku remote, and it just was get disconnecting and stuff like that. So I couldn't really get it to work the way I wanted it to. So I was going to record it in here. I recorded a little bit of it, but like I said, I couldn't get it to work. So I just scrapped the video entirely and just listened to the album on its own. So we're going to give an album review on this one. I know this album came out a week ago. I think it sold like 37,000 last I saw. That it was projected that. I don't know if we have the number exactly it sold. But this is more of it felt like more of a mixtape kind of album because it seemed like it came out of nowhere. I wasn't like really prepared for an album to be coming out from YG. But it's a very good album. He put in love and memory to Nipsey Hussle, so he dedicated this album to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace again to the guy. So we're gonna start off with the first song, "Hard Bottoms and White Socks." This song is more on the chiller side of YG that I feel like we haven't heard too much. I haven't heard this YG maybe since like maybe Still Brazy, where it's like really, really chill and he is just rapping and going in on a beat. And this song is fire to me, very, very fire. Bottle Service, just an okay song, nothing too crazy, and I ain't too much to say on Bottle Service. In the Dark, I didn't really like the hook on this because it just seems just so repetitive and it just like, it's just okay. Go Loco, everyone is so hyped up about this song. I'm not the biggest fan of this song. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest fan of Go Loco at all. I know the purpose of it, like it's for the summer vibes. Everyone loves this song, but I'm just not very keen on this song. Maybe I gotta listen to it more and more. But like right now, I'm not very I'm loving this song like everyone else is. Stop Snitching. Everyone loves this song. Don't help me for this, but I think this song is trash. This is just me. I think Stop Snitching is trash. I'm sorry. This is one of the worst YG songs to me. Now, if you guys don't know, this is a whole diss song to 6ix9ine. All right, this is a diss song to 6ix9ine, who's in jail right now. Stop Snitching. Like when we heard it, he played it. I believe it was at Coachella, and he had 6ix9ine. People that snitch all the time was 6ix9ine and like some other dude. But he made this song specifically for 6ix9ine. He been made this song. I believe he made this song even when 6ix9ine was still out and stuff like that. Yeah, this song is not good to me, man. It's just not. It's just not. And we're gonna get to the remix that he made later with the baby as well. I was on the block, Boogie and Valley. I'm not the biggest fan of Valley. I'm just not. Valley, he does give a lot of references to like some other bumper rappers that are coming up and stuff like that. So he's to thank for some of them. Boogie is one of my new favorite. He's one of my new favorite up and coming artists. Boogie is on the rise. He's signed to Eminem. He had a very good verse on this song. YG did his thing on this song. I just wish they would have took Valley out of the song. That's just me. I'm just not a big fan of Valley, really. Keisha had a baby. This song is pure fire. This song is pure fire. The storyline behind this is a storytelling song. Listen to this song, bro. Man, this is a very good song by YG. Very, very good song. Heart to Heart. This might be my favorite song on the entire album. Heart to Heart with Aaron Ray, Meek Mill, and Rose Gold. Aaron Ray and Rose Gold came with the vocals, and Meek Mill came with a hard verse. YG did his thing as well. This is my favorite track on the entire album. Favorite track. See, the first half of the album started off slow, but then the second half, as you'll hear me later, it became very fire. Play Too Much. Oh, man. I'm not even gonna get. I relate to this song a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. I relate to this song a lot. But I love this song. I was in the beginning. I was a little bit iffy when Safe came on. I was like, I don't know. And then YG came in and the beat came in. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, yeah. This is that shit. This is that shit. And so yeah, I like Play Too Much. Do Not Disturb. I do not like G-Eazy. But I can deal with G-Eazy on this song with Kamaya. Kamaya, y'all gotta stop sleeping on Kamaya. She is a very good artist. Okay, coming out the West Coast, she is a very good artist. I know she's not mentioned with the Nicki Minaj's and the Cardi B's and even the Megan Stallions that are coming up now. She needs to get mentioned more in these conversations. She needs to be mentioned. She's a very good artist. She's very good. Y'all need to stop sleeping on her. But Do Not Disturb, very good song, very good song. Especially with G-Eazy. Once I saw G-Eazy, I was like, I'm not gonna like the song. I actually like the song, even though G-Eazy is kind of rapping like Blueface a little bit. I don't know why he was doing that, but he was still okay. It was bearable. Do Your Dance, love this song. Do Your Dance with Kamaya, Money Making Mitch, RJ, Mr. RJ, put out an album, bro. I've been waiting, bro. It's been almost a year and a half, 2 years since you put out that project with DJ Mustard. Bro, put out an album, bro. Put out a project. I know you got to be working on something. Like, come on, fam. I'm tired of waiting. And also, Ty Dolla $ign, you get Ty Dolla on your song, it's instantly a hit. It's instantly a hit. It's instantly a banger if you get Ty Dolla $ign on a feature. Like, he and him, Quavo, and probably, who else would I say is a feature killer? Jeremiah are probably the ultimate feature killers. Like, they can't do no wrong on a feature. Oh, man, I hit my mouse. Her Story with Day Salon, it's just okay. I don't think this was a, I don't even think this was a song. I think this was just I don't even know. I can't remember. I don't remember listening to the song, actually. I just don't remember. I probably skipped this one. My Last Words, Nipsey Hussle. This is where YG, I believe, I don't know if this was at Coachella or whenever he said this. He gave his speech about Nipsey Hussle. And he put that as number 13. And then the remix with the baby. I feel like even with the baby on the remix, it still didn't save the song for me. It's just, wasn't feeling this song. I'm just not the biggest fan of the Stop Snitching song. I'm just not. I just don't like it. So like I said, the first half of the album, I wasn't really feeling. The second half of the album, I was really, really fucking with it. And then, the last two songs, Her Story and then Stop Snitching, I wasn't really feeling those. But it's a mixtape kind of album for me. Yeah, I feel like this is for YG, because mixtape project. You can't really. It's not really much of a difference anymore these days. It's like the difference between a mixtape and an album these days. It's just a project now these days. So this project overall, Still Brazy is still to me to this day is my favorite project from YG. But this is probably might be my least favorite YG project that he's put out. Not to say that this project is trash, but this probably might be my least favorite project out of all the ones he's put out. You had Still Brazy last year. You had Brazy and back the one that I like the most, and then you got My Crazy Life, and yeah, because a lot of people like Crazy as the best album, but I feel like Brazy is the best one. Let's get on to the thing that I was going to talk about a little bit more, and that is with Lil Durk and this case of him turning himself in. There actually hasn't been any more real news to come out ever since I talked about it. I thought maybe it'd be some more news. As I said, I will talk about more of it in depth in the podcast, but nothing else has really come out. Like I said in my reaction video that I made to it, I hope he's just doing this to turn himself into the police to free himself of all the charges that he's getting blamed for. I hope that's just the whole entire purpose of him doing this. I hope that that's it. We shall see what happens. Like I said, he did turn himself in. We haven't heard anything else about this. I hope that's not true. The stuff that he was rapping about in the song, "Turn Myself In," it's like, damn, bro. It's like, damn. It's just like, you just sitting there like, damn, bro. Like, what has happened? Like, why is he still involved in this kind of shit? Like I said in my reaction video, you have a girl, you have a child. Like, why you still get involved in this shit? I thought after a certain amount of time, once you make it out the hood, you shouldn't be going back to the hood. But, you know, some people just can't get away from that lifestyle. And it's just, I mean, they rap about what they say. And Lil Durk, for sure, ain't lying. He for sure ain't lying. So, yeah, we'll see how this case. I ain't got too much more to say. Like I said, I thought there would be more information that would come out by the time I made the podcast, but nothing else new has come out. So just like it's like the same thoughts that I've had. I'm gonna keep those same thoughts. Now we're gonna talk about some YouTube possible beef that might be sparking back up again. So Dax, I have not talked too much about the whole Dax. I haven't really gone into depth about the whole Dax and Scru situation and the Dax and the Toy Lane situation. I haven't really gone into depths about it. But Dax, he put out a snippet of a song called Daxnos. I was like, okay. Now, I haven't been listening to Dax, like I said, because of the way he, like I said, I've had the issue I had with him when he struck down Dwayne TV's video. I was just like, he put out a video, it's free for him, he has freedom of speech, and you just go and strike down his video, that's fucked up. Like, you just get this, like what else would you do to reaction channels if they speak bad about you or something like that? Like, they give you criticism, like, what the fuck are you gonna do? So, yeah, like, I didn't. That's why I've lost some respect for Dax. That's why I wasn't really wanting to react to his videos. But I will react to this song if it does indeed come out, because the snippet I heard, he's taking shots at Scru. He's also taking shots at Crypt, and then this other artist that I've seen you guys possibly tell me. I think you guys have told me to react to this dude's name. His name is Chvse. Apparently he took shots at him. I don't know much about Chvse at all. I know that Scru I saw him on Twitter tweeting to him about some stuff. So I guess they're cool. I've never listened to anything by Chvse. So if you guys think I should listen to a song by Chvse as a reaction video, something like that, you guys let me know and let me know which song I should react to. But I found Dax was a very calculated move by him to put that out, because you knew he was going to immediately get attention by putting the snippet out where he's dissing Scru, Crypt, and Chvse. He knew that would get their attention. Scru made a whole video about it, and he's like, look, if you put out that song, Scru's going to come back with a diss track. So I'm like, all right, the diss track season really is here. And it seemed like Scru is involved already with all of this. He had the beef with Upchurch. That's over and done with. But now we're going back to Dax. And I feel like almost everyone is on Scru's side. And I feel like Scru, Chvse, and Crypt should just get on a song together. Kind of a la how Deji got Dax and Crypt and Jallo on the same song and diss KSI. I don't even want to talk about the Deji and KSI stuff, because that's, oh my God. They should do something like that, all three of them, and just kill him and just take him out. Like, one by one, have their own bursts and just take Dax out for good, because I don't know why he's doing this. Like, I think he's just doing this for attention. I honestly think he's just doing this to get attention, because we really haven't heard much of him since the Tory Lanes and all that beef, and the beef with Scru. I haven't really been paying attention to him much. We really haven't heard any like real viral shit going on with Dax. Alright, my camera went out, but I was getting ready to get into the baby and the situation that is going on with that just happened with him this past week, where he got into altercation and in the Louis Vuitton store of all places. The Louis Vuitton store is where he's getting into it with people. Like, goddamn, we gotta watch out for gangsters getting it popping in Louis Vuitton. People, you can just be in your Louis Vuitton store looking for your Louis belt or for a bag or something like that, and some bullshit like this could happen, bro. But the baby he whooped his ass. He whooped his ass and had his pants down on the ground. He did not know where the fuck he was, bro. This was by far the funniest. Well, not after what happened last night with Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. Bro, that's bad. That's a professional fighter. This is just some regular ass dude running up on the baby thinking he's tough and shit like that, and he just got his shit whacked. Oh my god. I'll just talk about Anthony Joshua in a little bit. But this is like, he was just asking for it. He was just asking for it at that point, and the baby put him in his place. And so I don't understand it. People just do anything for clout. Just like Offset said with the song with Cardi B, and do anything for clout. Like, literally, he did that just for clout. Like, everyone viewing his page, looking at him, making all kind of videos. I wouldn't be surprised if a mixtape comes very soon. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me at all if we got a mixtape coming soon from this dude. Would not. Like, that's what these people be doing these days to get attention. It's crazy what people do for attention these days. It's crazy. Like, fam, it's not that deep. Like, it's not. It's really not. But the baby, he's a up and coming artist. Just had his album, I believe, come out like a month or so ago. It's one of the better albums to come out this year. If you guys haven't heard it, go listen to it. Yeah, he's upcoming. He's working with a lot of big time artists. Like I said earlier with the song with YG, I feel like he still didn't save that song though. But his own music, he just makes the bangers. He just makes the bangers for everyone to listen to, everyone go crazy about. I don't know if he's gonna get any much bigger than what he is though. That's the only thing. I don't know if his ceiling. I don't know how big he can. I don't know if he can get mainstream big. I just don't see him getting much bigger than what he is though. That's the only thing. I don't see him elevating to a point to where he's on the level of like the Migos or the Drakes or the Meek Mills or anything. I don't see him elevating to that kind of level. He's gonna be in the game though for a decent amount of time. He's gonna be in the game though for sure. And the last thing, like I said, I'm gonna talk about the Anthony Joshua and the Ruiz fight because this shit is hilarious. Fam, how do you lose to him, Joshua? Anthony Joshua, how do you lose to that? Bro, the funniest thing I saw was a tweet by Pusha T. He said, this dude knocked Anthony Joshua out on Saturday, and he has to go to work on Monday. Bro, and then the other meme I saw was him with the Wario hat and then the Snickers bar in his head, bro. Oh my god, the worst part is that this dude tweeted a little bit before the fight a picture with Drake saying he's going to break the curse. The curse is real, ladies and gentlemen. The Drake curse is real. Whoever Drake roots for, they are going to lose. That's why still the Raptors are going to lose. They are going to lose. So, man, wow, like, Joshua, like, that puts you completely out of the contention with the Deontay Wilders and the Tyson Furies. Now, like, you got to go redeem yourself, bro. Like, I don't know what you think you can do now to redeem yourself after this one, because this is one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. Honestly, for a dude to be 22-0, 21 of those be knockouts, and you lose to. Now, I ain't saying as a race. I'm not trying to be racist, but El Chapo's fat cousin, bro. to lose to that guy, come on, fam. Come on. You cannot, as muscular as you're 250, and you lose to that. I feel like you just did not take him serious enough. I feel like you did not train hard enough for this fight. You did not take this dude serious enough. You just didn't. And that's why you ended up losing this fight. You got gassed more than anything. You was gassed during this fight. You was just tired more than anything. This dude just wore you out. I don't know if you wore yourself out or he wore you out. I don't know which one it was. But you're gonna be on a redemption tour because Deontay Wilder is clowning you. I don't know if Tyson Fury has said anything yet, but I know Deontay Wilder was already clowning. He's not a true champion and stuff like that, bro. You've got, man. Look, you got you, man. It's gonna be a long day. UK fans, I'm sorry, bro. I feel bad that he let y'all down, bro. I really, really do because I was really looking forward to Deontay Wilder versus Joshua, or Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury again, or Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. Whichever one we got, I don't care. I would have wanted to try and watch that fight. Like, like that, the heavyweight division was looking like it was finally back. And then this shit happened. Like, it was like all the hopes and dreams we had about the heavyweight division being back was literally punched away by Andy Ruiz Jr. Literally punched away by this guy. Literally all the hopes and dreams we had for boxing to be back at a good place got ruined last night. Literally ruined. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of the hashtag Why Is This News Podcast, episode number 8. Like I said, a lot of topics I had to get through today. A lot of stuff that I didn't get a chance to talk to. Been busy all week long. Hopefully I won't be as busy this week so I can get more videos out for you guys. Yeah, and then like I said, this rap beef that's happening, that's supposed to happen between Dax, Scru, Crypt, and Chvse. That's gonna be very interesting to view over the weeks. Hopefully again, Little Durk can get out of the charges, and people will do anything for clout. All right, and that is going to do it for this podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys can go listen to the podcast on SoundCloud as well. The link to that will be down below in the description as well. If you guys want to just listen to a straight podcast at all, straight audio, you guys can go to the link and go follow that SoundCloud. Follow my SoundCloud as well. It's called The Sky Is The Limit TV. All you have to do is search that and it should pop up. You guys can go follow it there. And yeah, I am out. Peace.
Perfect.